this one right here is an honor. This is probably when you talk about Oklahoma and you talk about, just the streets and everything where we from, somebody who represents us the right way, somebody who been grinding, and he calls himself the king of Oklahoma, you know what I'm saying? Man. And he's been grinding that, and he can really stand on that, and can't nobody really even take that from him. So it's an honor to have him here today to dig into his mind, man. You know what I'm saying? We got Starr Lyfe in the building, man. Welcome to the building, Starr.
What's poppin'? The no voice Starr, but I'm here.
Oh, yeah.
Going down, third letter, what's happening?
Man, chillin'.
Starr Lyfe, a.k.a. Young Starr. King of Oklahoma, still standing on it. Damn, I remember that year, boy. I went through hell that year.
And we want to know about that because for the people who don't know you yet, who is Starr Lyfe and how would you describe you and your sound?
Starr Lyfe, I got that name because I always wanted to be, well, it was Young Starr at first. I ain't young, I'm old, my back hurt, got arthritis and all that shit. I just got the name Starr because ever since I moved to Oklahoma from Cali, from Long Beach, I was trying to be in front of everything. Like, it don't matter what it was, I was headlining it. Like, when it come to girls, I was gonna talk to every girl in the club. When it come to a fight, I was gonna take first punch or give first punch. When it come to basketball, I wasn't worried about the technical part. I was doing and one just to make the girls go crazy when they come to whatever. I always wanted to be in front of that camera. And so that's how I got that name, Starr. Actually, it was a fan that gave me the name. We was on tour with Tech Nine, Well Connected Records. Shout out to my cousin Ann Brown.
Shout out to Ann Brown.
And Polo was performing, and he had let me freestyle. He was performing. He let me freestyle on stage, and I went crazy. And I jumped off the stage. I was holding girls' hands and doing all type of stuff. And somebody in the crowd was like, "That boy gonna be a superstar." And that's the original tag right there. Superstar was the first name, because if you do your research, if you really know who I am, if you really know me, my first ever rap name was Louis V. That was my first rap name, because I wanted to be like Polo.
Yeah.
Shout out to Polo.
Since
he was Polo, the clothing line, I was like, oh, I'm finna be some designer. So I was Louis V. That was my first ever rap name.
Now, you were born in Long Beach, correct?
Yeah, well, born in San Diego, but I was like some months when I moved out of San Diego, so I don't remember San Diego. I was raised in Long Beach, so I just saying born in Long Beach.
And it's crazy. My paperwork says, I thought it was wrong. It said you went from San Diego to Long Beach to Oklahoma City at a young age.
Now, I don't remember San Diego, though. I want to go back, though, just to see where I was actually born.
How did that shape you as a young artist, coming from California and, wanting to get into the music like that?
Well, I ain't gonna lie, I started doing music just because it was, it was Oklahoma, and I was, even when I was dancing, I was like a spotlight. And so, who got me into who got me into music? Of course, my cousin, Chris Cutter, AKA YC, AKA Lil Chris, AKA, y'all see that? Call him Dice. That was his first name, was Dice. Yeah, he got me into music, but then the first person to ever give me a chance to rap was Nitro. I was sitting in the studio, because I always knew how to freestyle. I don't know where I learned how to freestyle from, but I always knew how to freestyle. And I used to do that when I was dancing. And one day, Chris Cutter took me to the studio, Diamond Sounds. What's up, Key Tech? He took me to Diamond Sounds, and Nitro was rapping. And I just got a pen and a pad, never rapped, never did. I just started writing, because I was like, man, I kill this beat, I kill it. And Nitro was like, what you doing over there, little dude? He didn't even know me. And I'm like, sure, I'm writing your song. He was like, let me hear it. I spit it to him, he put me in the booth, it's been on ever since. So that's how I got actually through into the rap game. I wasn't, it wasn't like a dream at first, but then when I did it, and I seen how good I was, and I seen the climate of Oklahoma, even your song, fishing receipts, popping them tags.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I still,
you see,
I'm a student.
Yeah.
I'm a student of this game.
No.
And so I seen everything, and I'm like, oh, I know what I'm finna bring to it.
And matter of fact, just for the
So,
record, I remember Young Starr, man, because I go way back, because Bear, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah.
that's my
Me and
brother.
Bear
Polo,
started.
that's my brother. But the
We
Bear,
started the set
he the
together.
one that really like made me believe in Starr, because me, Polo be talking, and Polo like, yeah, Starr, my little brother, that. But Bear was like, no, he the rawest. No, you gotta Starr, he's the truth. And Bear could.
And Bear was going.
Bear was nigga, what?
Yeah, Bear was rapping before me.
Yeah.
He got
So
into it.
and he put me up on Starr, but I have to say I remember Deja Vu one night. We was in the club, and Starr like, man, they tripping. They ain't trying to let me get on the club and perform. Me and
yeah,
Eddie
that's when I was-
Brosco, we right there.
That's
we
when
like,
I was banned.
yeah, he was banned from the club. He
He
used
got
to like to
banned
fight.
for a year.
Yeah, he used to like to fight and do all type of shit in the
all
club.
type of-
And we was like, I was like, what? And you know, we was some renegades right there. I said, Brosco, Starr grabbed that mic,
It was on.
performed in front of all that crowd that night. I think Jeezy, I don't know who
It was a Jeezy concert. I still remember he had that chain. His chain was a Chuck Taylor. Oh, that was hard.
I ain't seen Starr look back since.
It was on
You know
ever
what I'm
si-
saying?
it was
I ain't
on
seen
ever
him.
since. I bet you don't even remember this. This is when the city knew was like, I still wasn't rapping yet. I think I was just coming in. The first time I ever met you in person. Bet you don't even remember.
I probably don't.
It was. This is when y'all was like, oh, this little dude is a nut. It was Polo's video shoot, Hot in the Game, and I was on crutches because I had just got stabbed in my leg at Fritzy's.
Oh, and you talking about when Polo
Polo
had
had the video
Boomtown? He had the
shoot
big
out.
old dollies.
It was Hot in the Game.
Yeah.
He was shooting Hot in the Game outside.
First real video shoot that I've ever
you
seen.
was there. Everybody was there, and I was on crutches. I just showed my age on that. I just said Fritzy's. Young people don't know about that. But I had got stabbed in my leg fighting at Fritzy's, and I wasn't supposed to go nowhere. I mean, I got on my crutches and went to the video shoot. That's when I met you. I met Kurt Dog for the first time. I met everybody that day, and it was on from there.
Now I got a question. You went from Young Starr to Starr Lyfe, and you explained how you got that name. But since you've carried that name and put that name on your back, what does the life part mean to you?
I turned this, man, it was good and bad. I turned being Young Starr into a lifestyle. Like I turned it into a lifestyle. I took it serious. Me and my cousin Franco and my baby mama Barbie, we just said, you know what, let's crank it up. And we left the city, and I said, I'm finna show Oklahoma what time it is. You know, just because we come from a little city, little state, I said, I'm finna show them that we can live like the majors. Moved to Miami, bought that big old condo in Miami. Moved to Atlanta, bought that big old condo in Atlanta. I started kicking it with all the celebrities, driving all the foreign cars, got the chains. And then I said, let's crank it up even more. We went to Vegas and bought the mansions, bought 5 foreigns, vacations, went to Paris, France. So I turned it into a lifestyle of being a star, just because I wanted to show Oklahoma City that just because we ain't known like Florida and all them, you can still do it. They just humans. Rick Ross, Jeezy, T.I., they just humans that did it. We can do the same thing if you do it. So I turned it into a lifestyle. I ain't gonna lie though, if I didn't have so much stuff on the internet right now, my rap name would just be Starr. Like that would just be, but Starr Lyfe is still cool though. But yeah, that's where the life came from, because I was like, I'm finna make this a lifestyle.
Now, throughout that lifestyle, man, you worked with K-Count, Sauce Walker, Bankroll Fresh, and them just some of my favorites. So I just had to bring, you know.
That was crazy how I got that feature. I was the first person to put them on a song together. First person. Right before we was about to shoot the video, he died. I met them both on accident. Well, nothing is accident, but I met them both on some. I had the song Look At Me already. And we had moved to Atlanta, me, Franco, and Barbie. We moved to Atlanta. And this is 2014. So think about Atlanta music in 2014. Wasn't no Little Babies, none of that. Migos was still new. Young Thug was just coming out. And I come out there with Look At Me. And if you know that song, the way I was rapping in that song, there's no competition. Young Starr back in the black with a fast rap and stuff. So they was like, who that? I won every single competition I was in. Every competition. I performed at Atlanta, that whole Tampa Mystic and P. Brown. ran me through Atlanta, and I won every competition. So boom, we go to South by Southwest, and I'm pushing the Look At Me song out there, and I see Bankroll Fresh, and he's the hottest in Atlanta at the time, 2014. And I was like, you know me, I ain't scared of nothing in life. Can't nobody with me. So I was like, where's he gonna say is no? I said, Bankroll Fresh. And he looked at me, he said, oh, what up? I said, man, what up? Come holler at me. Swear to God, recipe Bankroll Fresh. Boy, this made my day. He said, oh, what up, Starr? I said, he know me? I'm thinking in my head. He said, what up, Starr? I was like, oh. I said, you know my name? He said, yeah, I seen you running around the city. You doing your thing. I'm like, well, speaking of that, I said, I got the song that I've been winning. Look at me. Trying to see if I can get a feature. And he was like, shoot, you got open verse? Right, I can make one. Sent him an open verse, boom. So now I got the Bankroll Fresh feature. That's him on there. Fast forward, the worst mistake I ever made in my life when I left Atlanta and signed that deal in Miami. I'm out there at a pool party in Miami, and what DJ was that? Nasty, DJ Nasty. I think it was, they gonna thrash me if it wasn't him, but whoever, I think it was Nasty. It's a pool party, and he ran my song, Look At Me. It was K-Camp's pool party. He ran my song, Look At Me. My bro Theron was with me that day too, Sneaks. He ran the song. K-Camp got out of his section, went to the DJ booth, asked the DJ, who is this? And the DJ was like, oh, he here. He was like, who is this? He said, that's the little dude right there. And he told me to come on stage, and K-Camp was like, this your song? I'm like, yeah. He said, it's hot. He said, let me jump on it. And I'm like, bet. I'm like, matter of fact, I got Bankroll Fresh on it too. I just ain't released it yet. He said, oh, let's run it. Now I got 2 verses. K-Camp and Bankroll Fresh. And it was on from there. But again, we could have took off because DJ Holiday wanted that song. Remember, that was back when mixtapes were still popping and DJs was just now taking songs. Khaled was just finding himself. My little dumb self made the worst mistake of my life and I left Atlanta and moved to Miami and signed this contract. Contract was good. Contract was a beautiful contract because we made the contract. Bear Nitro made the contract on Broham. But it's just what all came with it. They wasn't ready, I wasn't ready. And the contract expunged, people went to jail. And by the time I tried to go back to Atlanta, Bankroll got killed, song was cold. I'm like, man, I was sick.
Yeah, rest in peace, Bankroll.
Yeah, I was sick. So artists, they use me as an example. Before you make a move, sit back and think, talk with your team.
Would you say that's one of your most memorable sessions, or do you have like something in your head like that happened to you in your past? It's like, man, I'll never forget that. That was like one of the most specialist times I can just never forget.
Oh, one of the most special was when what you call it?
Watch right here, because it'll be cut with the mic.
Oh, okay. Yeah. One of my most special memories, I got some big ones, but one of my most special memories was this ain't got nothing to do with me, but it do. I remember when Rick Ross tried to get Barbie, my baby mama. Hey, Rick Ross is my favorite rapper. He was my favorite rapper. I still listen to Rick Ross, but I ain't really got a favorite no more because the industry, I feel like the industry owe me. Yeah, I owe y'all.
So how did that happen?
But he tried to give my baby mama, and we stuck, me, Bear, and Franco. You know, you would think, you'd be like, hey, let's give my baby mama. Rick Ross was hollering at her, like, say this is us right here. And this is my baby mama right here. Rick Ross hollering at her, all 3 of us moved to the side. When we start texting her, like, that's Rick Ross, you ain't got no boyfriend today. He tried to fly her out. He tried to add the whole get at her. But Barbie didn't want to do it. Barbie was solid. She was like, I don't care about him. I'm like, man, that's Rick Ross. That was one. I'll never forget that. Because I met my favorite rapper that day, and my favorite rapper tried to get my baby mama. Nah, it was double whammy. That was tight. That was one. But and another one was, man, rest in peace, Chase on this one. But they messed me up. Chase and Khalees told me to do something I should never did. Shout out to both of them though. was when I got that call. They were trying to sign me to Cash Money. 2011. I'm on the phone with Slim. Nobody talks to Slim. You hear what I'm saying? Oklahoma City, little dude from Oklahoma City, West Side, 63rd Street, was talking to Slim. Not Baby. Everybody talking Baby. I was talking to Slim. And Slim, the homie started recording. Shout out to Richie Lou out there in Boston. Well, he in Vegas now. He started recording the call. And cause this is crazy. Think about the date, the timeline. I said 2011. Drake and Nicki just came out in 2010. So I would have been brand new, right with that whole wave. I'm talking to Slim. Slim was like, well, I'll never forget these words. He was like, I just want you to know that you're not just gonna be a star, you're gonna be a superstar. And I got these tattoos on my arm. Never forget that line. And the girls went crazy because we was recording around some girls. They were crazy. He was like, yeah, I'm gonna have you. He was like, they just did a deal with Drake and them over there in Young Money. I'm gonna have you over here in Cash Money with me. I'm like, bet I'm ready. He was like, well, give me a couple days to get the paperwork together. And we're gonna fly you out. So boom, we had to record. This is before Instagram, Snapchat, all this stuff. All we had was YouTube and Facebook. I think you just was able to upload videos, but you can't upload it. You had to put the link. That's how old I am. And we uploaded it to YouTube, but we had it on private just to show Oklahoma like we did it. We finna get signed to Cash Money. Man, Chase, rest in peace, and Khalees convinced the homie, hey man, post that link on YouTube. Let Oklahoma see that you made it. And they told, Slim and them said, don't tell nobody yet. But I didn't think it was gonna get out like that. Man, homie posted that link on Facebook. Oklahoma went crazy. I went back to Oklahoma, made a bag. I got booked everywhere. Man, Slim and them Slim seen that. I never got a call back. I was sick. I was like, why did I let them do that? So that was something I would never forget. Ever.
Did you get mad? Was you mad at him when you kind of understood?
Well, no, I wasn't mad because that was 2011. I was still in my. I'll get signed again. I was still in that mode. Like I'm hard. So I was just like, damn. All right, whatever. Let's keep going. Yeah, I was still in my go mode. I was young. 2011. I was well in my. What?
So let me say this though.
24, 25.
We could talk about the star on the grind of the music, but lately we've been seeing another side of Starr, man. We've been seeing a content Starr, and you've been really like controlling the waves. I check you out on Facebook. I see you on Instagram, and you've been doing skits and things for a long time. And I see you on No Jumper the other day. You know, tell us about that.
That's my boy. Yeah, I got 70,000. What's crazy is I got 70,000 followers on TikTok, and that ain't even from music. That's from the comedians side of me, the funny stuff, the skits and stuff. We say all the time, everybody say, if Starr had Instagram, TikTok back in his 20s, been gone a long time ago. You young dudes lucky y'all got social media. I didn't have it. I had to just show you in person the other side of Starr. But yeah, I met Adam and them from the Charleston White incident. When Charleston White pepper sprayed me. Pepper sprayed the heck out of me. It hurt. I had me crying. Tears. When he pepper sprayed me, and they called me for an interview. And you know me. One thing about Starr, you cannot put me somewhere. I'm going to get some connections. Yeah. I was just going in an interview with Flacco and Brick Baby, Free Big Baby. I seen Adam in there. I got talking. Hey, Adam. And so me and him got cool. We still talk to this day. Yeah. And me and Flacco real cool. And so yeah, that's how it happened. So I was on No Jumper, did that interview, and they was always like, man, you hard. We need to keep you around. And so that's when Adam had that hosting audition. And they let me know. They was like, hey, come back out here and try out for the host. I would have won that. Everybody know I would have won that. But remember, I didn't have no voice. Yeah. This was 2-3 weeks ago. My voice is just not coming back. I had no voice. And I was on 3 dosages of my cough medicine, the promethazine. I took my 9 a.m. dosage, my 1 p.m. dosage, and my 5 p.m. I was on 3 of them. By the time no voice and off cough syrup, man, I was out of it, sleepy, couldn't talk. So yeah, all that just made me, man, that girl told me up when I had to do that debate. Shout out to that girl, I forgot her name. Told me up. She has some big boobs too.
But yet still, do you feel like that was a big moment for Oklahoma City and Oklahoma as a state to be on No Jumper?
No Jumper, yeah. And definitely, win, lose, or draw. I definitely shouted out Oklahoma in that mug, and there was some more. That whole day, people was wondering about Oklahoma. So it was on from there. Like everything I do, I be telling people, I got a song called 4 or 5 Gang. I be repping Oklahoma like a gang. Everywhere I go, I be banging this. You don't know Oklahoma's existence.
Speaking of repping Oklahoma, like
speaking
a
of
gang.
Flacco, my bad.
Go ahead.
Me and Flacco, they flying me back out there. Me and Flacco from No Jumper, we finna do a stream together real soon. 15 hours.
We're gonna be looking forward to that.
Man.
We're gonna be now. I'm gonna ask this question because you brought them up. I didn't. We're gonna bring them up though. You rep Oklahoma like a gang everywhere you go. Mm-hmm. Explain to us about the Charleston White Night from your perspective.
I was me just being crazy, trying to go viral. That's all. I was trying to go viral, and I had a reason to try to go viral because even though I don't know Nipsey and Kobe personally, I just hated that Charleston White was speaking on Nipsey and Kobe, and so I'm like, oh yeah, heck yeah, let's get into a little. Because one thing about this, people don't understand what this deal I got with TSF. One thing about this deal with Sauce Walker is, he put you on a team, but you got to get yourself hot first. I mean, that's with anybody, any label. You get yourself hot, unless it's a major that drop a bag on you. This is an independent deal. So one thing about Sauce, because think about it, Sauce got like 40, 50 some artists. You don't hear about the 40, 50 some artists. You hear about Sauce Walker, Peso. I'm the main two. You hear about certain here and there, like my boy Wood and Mike D. Wood, Mike Deezy, but the main two that just be front line, the Sauce and then right under the Peso. So that's how he operate. You gotta get yourself popping, and once that machine start moving, he gonna unload the clip. So I was just taking every opportunity to get this popping, controversy sales.
What was going through your head though at that time? Was it funny?
I messed up. No,
I messed
up. Man, I messed up because if you know Star's 2 sides of Starr. It's the funny side, then it's the gangbanging side. I messed up and brung out the gangbanging on accident. I said it too hard. I wasn't trying to say it that hard. I said, hey, keep Nip name out your mouth. And I could look intimidating at times. I meant to do it like in a jokingly, so me and him can go into a back and forth argument. Because he liked to argue. So I'm like, heck yeah, this gonna be good content. So he could say something back, what you mean? And I could be like, man, because I ain't like this. And we just go back and forth, get some content going. But I said it too hard, I guess, and he started talking hard, reckless. And that just turned me up. And his homie, I forgot his name, he was talking hard too, but I wasn't paying him no attention because he's old. And I'm like, man, I ain't worried about you. He older than Charleston White. I wasn't paying him no attention. I'm looking regular Charleston White. And if you look on the video, I wasn't saying nothing threatening. I didn't say I'll beat you up, I'll shoot you. I didn't say nothing. I just said, man, you heard me. Keep them name out your mouth.
Have y'all talked since then?
Nah. And so, so I guess he got to just like, oh, y'all finna get his little butt. And yeah, he pepper spray.
Let me ask you this question. When you said it's like, I'm still on some fuck that nigga shit.
Nah, yeah, because he done got worse.
I was just finna ask you that. Now that you see who he is, do you
I see who he was
understand him
back
now as an
then.
entertainer?
I
or
see
do you
him
still
back
think
then.
he's a bad guy?
No, he's a bad guy.
Bad
I don't
guy.
care. Yeah, it's a lot. It's been entertainers before we was born. Ain't nobody said that. I can't personally name a person that has said some of the craziest stuff like he said. I can't think of nobody. I can't. He's horrible. He's an entertainer, but he's a horrible entertainer. I ain't got nothing to say to him. When we see each other, I'm gonna walk past him. He say something to me, I'm gonna say something. But I would never fight him. He's too old. I tell him to get one of your little homies. My age. Dewberry, that's his name. I wouldn't fight Dewberry, he's too old. I fight for real. You know what I'm saying? Remember later on that night, me and Sauce Walker fought. Like I fight hard, so I wouldn't fight them. If we had some issues, I just tell them go get one of your.
Was that like a gang fight or?
No, we was both mad. We was just both mad at each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was mad at me for doing that. I was mad at him for saying that. I fought him and 3. I fought 3 of them at the same time. I fought Sauce Walker, Say So, rest in peace, and Whirlwind. You know, if you know Starr, that's why when Sauce Walker posted on his page that we fought, nobody in Oklahoma was surprised.
No, we wasn't.
No, everybody was like, "Oh, we knew that."
We knew
Starr.
that. We knew that was good.
That's Starr. Starr always fights. Starr fights his homies. Starr fights enemies. Starr random fights. That's what Starr do is fight. Yeah, so nobody was surprised when I fought Sauce Walker.
But you know, we gonna switch up this interview real quick. You know, been knowing you a lot. I look at you like a little brother. You know, you always been there for me. I've always been there for you. Any phone call, whatever, I'm always gonna be there for you. But I want to know, because you talked to me about your voice, man. Let's talk about your health. I've been hearing, you know, lately you've been going through some health scares. Man, tell us about
I'm
that.
getting older. My body deteriorating. And it's crazy. I don't smoke. I ain't never smoked. I never drank. I don't do no drugs, no alcohol, nothing. Work out all the time. Well, boy, I'm getting older. My body messing up. But now it's just really, I ain't got really no, it's only one health problem that's messing up a lot of health problems. Is my respiratory. Don't ask me how to spell that. Franco, how you spell that?
Like your heart or
Don't
your
ask me
breathing,
either.
something like that.
Yeah, my heart, like, no, it was my breathing.
Lungs.
Yeah, lungs, like my breathing, my asthma, that's the biggest thing. My asthma is going crazy now that I'm getting older because I still be moving around like where I am. And I be in a lot of places with smoke and altitude and so my breathing messing up and just triggering my coughing, and then from coughing to, let me tell y'all what the doctor said, how my voice went away, and this is crazy.
You want to know?
This is crazy. This might save a life. My voice went away because I don't use enough mouthwash after doing my breathing treatments and asthma pumps. I didn't know I was supposed to do that. I do my asthma pumps all day, and then breathing treatment 3 times a day. I didn't know you were supposed to gargle.
I ain't gonna lie, a doctor gave me some of those asthma things. It's like you use and throw them away type shit.
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, that shit gonna, if you don't gargle and clear that up, it'll do something to your throat. And I never used it.
It's on my vocal cords now. It gave me a virus sitting on my vocal cords. The lady said you got it. And then that mixed with the smoke at the club. You know, screaming on the mic with all that smoke. Oh yeah, it was setting me up for failure. The lady told me, this was 2 days ago, she told me I got 10 days for my voice to come back and they're gonna go in there and do a biopsy. Cut a piece out. But the medicine they gave me, you see it's been working. So so what triggered everything, it's just my respiratory, I gotta go see a pulmonologist. Don't ask me how to spell that either. You know, a pulmonologist on the 4th. Cause I'm talking about, and then out of nowhere, in April, I had 2 strokes. And so I'm like, man, what the freak going on? And that was based off
How did that
of
stroke impact you, like, you know, your life at the time and the ability to be able to do what you needed to do?
Oh yeah, now like I beat it. Well, I beat both of them, as you can see, but now I'm scared to get headaches and I don't stress no more, because that's literally what it was. I got that stroke purely off of stress.
Well, like high blood pressure, maybe?
No, they did say I got high blood pressure now. Yeah.
You take the medicine?
Yep, they gave me high blood pressure pills. They gave me some cholesterol pills, all that, yep. Because I work out a lot, but I eat horrible.
Yeah, it's the diet.
Fast food king. Like, you can't even ask me which fast food place is my favorite. I say whichever one is around me at the time. So yeah, so that played a part, and then stress. And you gotta remember, like I tell people, I've never had no coping mechanisms. Anytime I stress, I don't get to say, man, I need to smoke, or man, I need to drink. I mean, I did 40 years of just taking it, being shot, stabbed, losing people, losing heartbreaks, record deals going bad. Anything I've ever been through, I had to just take it. And so I think it just all piled up, and it just put me on my butt.
And how did your fans in the music industry support you at the time?
Oh man, they were so scared. And they were so mad when I made a joke about it. Oh, they were so mad.
I see.
Oh, they were so mad. Everybody was in my inbox. They started saying, funny, we almost lost you.
They know you be trolling a whole lot. That's you
no
love
lie,
to
yeah.
troll.
Yeah, I had to. I was out the hospital. I said I gotta capitalize off of this, even though it's serious. I gotta do something. I ain't trying to have people think I'm just out here just helpless just because I had a stroke.
Let me ask you, well, what did you learn from that experience?
Oh, no stress. Me personally, but other people probably get stressed because they can go smoke or blah blah blah. But me personally, the way my body function right now, I don't know what's going on, but I already know just gotta let it be. Whatever happened, happened. No stressing.
No stressing. That's and we we're gonna leave that segment right there. No stressing. And I want you to eat healthy, Starr. You know what I'm saying, for sure. Cause that's really the main thing. And a lot of homies be like, eating healthy and working out is better than taking your medicine. But I still take my blood pressure medicine, brother.
Yeah, I got all my
and,
medicine.
and the doctors be like, that shit working. You know what I'm saying? So take your meds, man.
You know what else I experienced last year that I've never experienced in my 39 years of, well, I'll be 40 this month. In my 40 years of living, I've never experienced in my life. Depression. Last year, see, this is my brother, so he can get to school. Yeah, last year, I tried to kill myself last year. I was depressed like a mug.
Well, what was depressed? Well, what made you depressed?
Everything. Yeah, the world finally hearing this. I ain't know nobody even know. It was on my birthday too last year, around this time. Yeah, I went crazy. Like, I was saying crazy stuff. I said some crazy stuff. My cousin Franco was gonna beat me up from the stuff.
Did it just come out the blue, like out of nowhere? Y'all were just sitting back chilling, and it was just.
It just something just snapped. Yeah. Something snapped in me. And I went crazy. I was saying, I don't even want to repeat the stuff that I said.
Oh, sure.
I said the craziest stuff you can ever think of. I'm gonna give you a little. Let me just give y'all a little taste of how crazy it was. I lost my mind that day. My brother texted me, because when I was saying crazy stuff to everybody, I'm talking about everybody. Homies, brothers, mamas, grandmas, everybody. And when my brother texted me, it said, bro, just pray to God, everything gonna be okay. What you think I said back to that? We ain't even gonna repeat it. That's how crazy it was.
Oh shit.
That's how crazy it was.
Yeah,
what I said back to that.
Yeah.
It got. I lost my mind that day. Yep.
Let me ask you this: how have going through those experiences changed your music?
It brought the beats back out of me. All my baby mamas pulled up. I told them to give my kids that day because I didn't want my kids to see what I was about to do. I had it loaded up, ready to go. Ready to go, literally. Yep. And that just made me, because I think I was losing, I was definitely losing. I was losing focus last year too. I wasn't concerned about music. I was just purely based on money and all that other stuff.
The streets kind of had you money highs, money lows.
I was doing stuff that last year that I wasn't supposed to be doing, and I was down there about to go all in on it, and it just started depressing me. Like, dang, look at where my life is going. I'm Starr about to go this way. Yeah,
When nobody think that, they think the stars, the bright lights, he's touring,
I don't be putting my
Yeah.
problems on the internet because and that's one thing that I hate that I did. I've made my life on the internet so good, it's dang that to a point people don't even expect me to have problems. Because I've been just, and I ain't even talking about money, even when we was in them one bed, 6 people in 1 bedroom apartments, I made that look fun. I've made my life seem so fun that I've never been able to show the world the real problems because it's like they didn't care. And so, yeah, that was eating me alive. Like, dang, people don't even know what I'm going through. They just expect me to just smile and laugh all day, every day.
Yeah. And then the day after, probably going through that depression and looking around, and for the people who don't even know that you're going through that, they ask you these dumbass questions. You kind of see the devil in their eyes, you know what I'm saying?
I'm talking about people that's asking me. I'm literally about
to do a song together, Starr.
Oh my God.
Hey,
I'm talking about not even the next day. That I get one of them every day.
Yeah.
I got a whole wham in my hand, about to knock myself off, and I got people in the inbox. What up, bro? What you on? What I'm on?
Man.
It's about to be what I'm off.
Let me ask you a question. Going through that, and I want you to think about that day you was going through that, right? what would you tell the 16-year-old Starr that's looking? And if the 16-year-old Starr was outside, and I want you to step outside the box. To your left, you see the Starr that's going through that depression through there. And to your right, you see the 16-year-old Starr that's in the club. You're beating up everybody. You're getting you a name and all that. Like stepping out, seeing left and your right. What would you tell them?
Oh my God. I ain't gonna lie, when I was 16, that was my first time ever going to a club out here. It was called Rolex. I got stabbed that night. My first ever time going to the club. Rolex. 16 years old, got stabbed in my back. I had a FUBU shirt on. Shout out to FUBU. Yep. So I'm a 16-year-old Starr. 16 was still dancing and fighting and stuff. I'm gonna go a little forward. 20-year-old Starr. Okay. That was my first year becoming a rapper. 2006. Next year will be my 20th year anniversary being Starr. So when I jumped into the rap game. So right now, 20-year-old Starr, I would tell him, well, number one, listen more. Boy, because I get in my mode where you can't tell me nothing. And it's worked, but it's messed me up. I would say listen more. I would say manage money more. Manage money. And I would say be more business minded. Because it's hard, because I came in, I would have said 20-year-old Starr, leave Oklahoma now. Like, if I would have known about leaving back when I first started, I would have been popular. Because we don't got the resources yet. No. If I had the resources here, then I could stay. We ain't got it yet. I mean, now, with all the social media, I'm finna tear it. That's why I came back. I'm finna tear the game up now. But back then, we didn't have it. But anyway, I would say, be more business-minded. Because if I knew what I knew now, business-minded, be on. I would keep that same attitude, keep that same energy. I would keep that same comedic side, keep that same, friendly, because everybody loves Starr. I would keep all that, but I would just be more, I would grow up more. But put it like this, when I was 20, I was basically 14 in my head. I would grow up more, because right now at 40, I'm damn near 30. So I would grow up more. I would tell 20-year-old Starr that, the biggest thing. Hey, babies, I love you, babies. But I tell 20-year-old Starr wear a condom. I love all my kids. Put a rub on them, bro. I had a lot of kids prematurely. I wish they would. I wish I would have waited. But
now look to the left, Starr. For the people who's going through that depression, not saying nothing, still hustling, still going through it. Like, what would you tell that Starr that was going through that night?
I don't know. Look, it's so bad. I couldn't have told him nothing, because the dude telling probably would have got it too.
Snitching?
Huh?
He was snitching on?
No, he would have got knocked down. I couldn't tell him nothing that night. No, I'm talking, it was bad that night. I told the homies, anybody pull up, you out of there, either me or you. It was horrible that night. I lost complete control. Well, I got a homie. I ain't gonna say his name, but I got a homie that damn near everybody's scared of. It's a boogeyman. I told him you got to prove it today. That's when he know it was real. He's like, you don't never talk like this. You prove it today. I was tripping that day, boy. Yeah, I was tripping that day. I lost it. I was acting like a big old B word.
It's a lot to you, it's a lot of layers a person has to pull through, so I got to jump around in this interview. I have you here for hours and hours. But explain to me about the pop music, the rock music confused together to create what you're working on right now.
Man, the pop and the rock came from, that's my secret weapons. That's my, and EDM, you can't forget EDM. I do EDM music real good. Like, even though EDM is not really a vocal, it's not really an artist field, I turned it into that. Like, I be rapping over EDM beats. Oh my God, it's my baby right there.
When we gonna be able to hear something, man? I think that's what everybody
wants. We was just about to get ready to launch. We had the straws, EDM, pop, or rock. Which one you gonna come out with? Because I was pretty much done with rap. I was gonna give it back to the young generation. But not even just the young generation, because the old people run it when it comes to numbers. The older generation run rap when it comes to numbers. So basically, let me take that. I was just gonna give it back to y'all. Y'all can have rap. and I was just about to go
That
rock.
slide, man. I heard that slide.
Yeah,
man.
like I'm good at rock, and it's a thing. It's not fake, you know.
Is that
For
slide
example,
available on platforms?
so a good like example, YG, he couldn't pull off rock and pop. He's just too stern. It don't look right. Drake being Drake, he couldn't pull off putting a guitar in his hand and being a rock star. It's just Drake. See, Lil Wayne tried and it failed miserably. That album didn't do nothing. So it's a lot of people that can't pull it off. Artists that can pull off all it genre I do, they'll be like, that's really him. He don't look fake.
Why you feel that way?
Because I've always been that way. I've been a street dude when it was time. I've been the white boy when it's time. I've been like a rock star when it's time. And I ain't gonna lie, and that's my biggest downfall. That's the biggest reason why, one of the main reasons why I ain't blew up to this day. Because I have no identity. I can do everything, and I do it all good, and it's all natural. So people don't even know who the hell Starr is. Is he a gangster? Is he a pop star? Is he a rapper? Is he a EDM? He does it all. He does it all good. We can't pick. So that's been my biggest downfall. Like
I think you could be a
much.
streamer and a content creator also.
Yep, I
could
do
throw all
everything, so, and that's where the word star comes from. So I got to figure out a way to just make it to where I'm probably gonna be the first person in the history of music to do that. Like make it to where pinpoint them. Like, you know, we know YG for being gangster. We know Wayne for the metaphors. We know Tupac for being real. We know Drake for being the pop. We know Kendrick to be deep. We know Starr to be, he just does it all. Like, I don't know, what you want from Starr today. Yeah. That's what you want. Tuesday, he'll give you this. So I got to figure out a way to put all that.
So,
I'm still working on that.
You work on a lot of music and you work with a lot of artists. You do a lot of writing. Like, what's your process of making a song? For writing for yourself or writing for somebody else? Like, what's Starr's process?
For like 60% Oklahoma, like 60% of the songs you done heard out here, I wrote. It goes two ways. Sometimes I just hear, like I be in a club on some weirdo stuff. I hear a song in the club and I hear a song, it ain't even gotta be the beat. And if an idea come to me, I'll sit down and start writing in the club.
You still write or do you freestyle a lot?
No, I write all my stuff. I can freestyle, but I write better than I freestyle. So I'll be in the club writing on my phone. That's one way. And then sometimes somebody will give me a subject. Hey, Starr, I need you to write a song about whoop, whoop, whoop. Boom, I get on YouTube, rack my brain to find a beat, find that perfect beat, boom, that. So it's just, I'm so good at writing, it just don't, it can come in whenever, whatever. It's like Jordan, he can dunk on you.
Yeah, we in the hood sometimes, cars and stuff roll through.
Yep, so, yeah, my writing process is just, it's whenever.
Let me ask you this. When the smoke clears, when the lights go off, what do you want your legacy to be?
Oh, I want people to know, I've been talking about this for a minute. Like when I'm out of there, I just want people to know Starr was pure motivation. Starr was the one that showed us it was possible. Starr was the one that showed us you can come from Maine, Rhode Island, North Dakota, Delaware, Oklahoma, Oregon. You can come from anywhere and you put your mind and grind to it, you can make it. I want to be that motivation, man. I want people to, you can even hate. Like, if he can do it, I can do it. I want to be that. Like, I just want people to know it don't matter. We came from nothing, no opportunity, no network, no famous people, no nothing. And he made it. You know what I'm saying? Because we already know if I was Starr in LA, it would have been gone years ago. If I was Starr in Atlanta, if I never would have left, I would have been gone. But I'm Starr in Oklahoma. Like I have to build what, who did it first in Miami with Luke
Skywalker.
Yeah, I have to build with, NWA and all that. Build with Sugar
Jay
Hill
Prince.
Gang. Not Sugar Hill Gang. I forgot his name, the first rapper in New York. I forgot his name. But, I got to build that out here. Atlanta, Outkast.
I got a question. Because you're so versatile. If you could make a dream collab album, dead or alive, who?
Tupac and Zero and Eminem and Tech Nine and rest in peace and Big L. You see how fast that came?
Yeah.
I've been wanting that for years.
Even
Years. Tupac, Zero, Eminem, Tech Nine, rest in peace, Big L. And rest in peace, Tupac too.
That'd be a cipher. That'd be something.
You hear all them
listen to right
spitters?
there.
Let me say it slow for the people that didn't hear that. Tupac, Zero, Eminem, Tech Nine, Big L. All of 5, I have 5 different songs. Me and Tupac can make some real stuff about what we was going through. Me and Eminem just gonna metaphor and bar you to death. Me and Tech Nine gonna bust that fast rap, but still punchlines and metaphors. Me and Zero gonna make a song about the crazy people that just didn't believe in us. And me and Big L gonna bar you to death, metaphors and punchlines. Oh man, that would be hard. And then, but before I exit music, I gotta get one with Lil Wayne because that's the comparison I've had my whole career. Was you sound like Lil Wayne, you sound like Lil Wayne, you sound like Lil Wayne. So we gotta do a song together so that he could be like, dang, Lil nigga, you do sound like me. And we just kill him.
Okay, somebody in the back wants me to ask you a question. What's the craziest thing a fan has ever done for you?
A fan?
Yeah.
I got hit on stage before.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where was that at?
In front of everybody at Phoenix.
Phoenix, Arizona?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of, I ain't gonna say a bunch, it's not 20. It's about like 13. It's like 13 girls. I personally know 5 out of 13. But 13 girls got Starr tatted on them. 6 of them I ain't never met in my life.
How you know that they seen pictures?
Yeah.
You see them online, FaceTime, and ooh, I like that
FaceTime
tattoo.
pictures, yep. They got this Starr logo. One got it on her foot, some got it on her arm, some got it on her tits, some got it on her back. I done had it all. I done had it all when it comes to the fan love. That's how I know this is meant to be. Like, it's crazy. I just last 2 weeks ago, at this age, young little girl, like 18, 19, tatted my name on her. Like, the love I get is ridiculous.
Let me ask you this about the love you get. If somebody right now is watching this and like, damn, they still haven't heard, the first time them hearing you, they digging your style, what's the first song on Apple, Spotify, wherever they listen to their music, what's the first song they need to go listen to?
Oh, if you want to know who Young Starr is, first song you need to listen to, if you want to get your mind blown, go listen to that Nasty Freestyle. To this day, that song still ain't got topped. The Nasty Freestyle, if you want to hear some bars. But if you want to really know the song that just really defines Starr is Look at Me. I had so much fun in that song. I showed so much different delivery. If you want to know how controversial Starr is, to go look up FKD. That's the song when people be like, oh yeah, he don't care. This boy crazy.
Yeah, he's just crazy.
Yeah, that song put me on though. That song right there took me to the next level as far as, 2 songs took me to the next level. The Thunder Anthem, the first one I did, the first ever Thunder Anthem, 2010, and the FKD. That took me from us to them. They were, who is this dude?
Hey, and it don't sound right unless you do an anthem. A lot of people try to do anthems. You need to bring the anthem back. You might need to bring an anthem back.
Man, I'm gonna get back to it. Like, I'm back. I'm in Oklahoma, back full speed with this music stuff.
Speaking of Oklahoma City, we're gonna do this quick thing. When I say Oklahoma City, what's the first 3 things pop in your head?
Oklahoma City?
Yeah.
Oh, dancing female and me.
I like that.
You sure I ain't say nothing about music?
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
Not yet.
If you wasn't doing music, what would Starr be doing?
Dancing and content. I used to love to dance. I don't know why I stopped. I mean, I know why I stopped.
Yeah.
Everybody got too gangster.
Now, it's just a topic on the internet. We about to go to, only got 2 more questions to ask. But it's been a lot of things on the internet as far as Oklahoma legends. Are they giving back? Are they opening up the doors? Are they gatekeeping? What do you feel about that?
There's no door to open yet. We ain't opened it yet. We still in the house.
I said the same thing.
What door do we need to open? There's nothing. There's no door. There's no gatekeeper. We still on the other side of the gate. Ain't nobody made it out this one yet. So there's no nothing. As far as legends go, yeah, there's legends out here. People that's been doing their thing. But as far as a playing field, old, right now and new, everybody's on the, even nobody's above nobody, not even Starr. I'm just more known than everybody. Like you, everybody knows Starr, but I'm still on the same level as these new rappers when it comes to getting through here. Like we're all on the same playing field right now, and we all should be working together. Like, if you ain't body nothing from the other side, there's no reason for us not to work together, or you're just gonna get left behind.
Who from OKC do you have in your rotation listening to music right now?
In Oklahoma City, I ain't gonna lie, I'm Oklahoma biased. I didn't listen to everybody. Yeah,
Just
everybody.
name three. Let's give them a. Since you know you.
Three right off the head, right off the head,
Go listen to 'em soon.
right off. I give right off the head. S Times, Fifth Gen Kato, and Cartier Carter. Look out for him.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you, 5th Gen Kato.
I've been dealing with him since he was in the pen.
Yeah,
we
gonna bring him up here.
Yeah,
we
I've
gonna
been
talk to him.
yeah I've been working with him since for like a good 3-4 years now. I've been giving him pointers, Pretty much put it like this: any new artist that's out has been in my inbox, and I gave them all free game. I'm charging nobody in Oklahoma City for no game. No. Listen, new rappers, whatever you need, any plugs, any sources, any game, hit me. You get it all. I'm on your team. From the red side to the blue side to the people that don't bang, I'm on your team. I even told them about that. I told them, you know what I'm saying, because you know I'm naturally on the blue side. I ain't from no Crip set, but from Long Beach. My whole family's Crip, so naturally say cuz. But I was telling him, I was telling a lot of my Crip homies, I was telling everybody, listen, I rock with everybody. So the only time I can't promote you is when you diss. When a red diss a blue, when a blue diss a red, I can't promote that song. Give me something else though, I got it. Because I'm totally against gangs at this age. Like gang banging, totally against it. Like stupid, no reason.
That shit whack, man.
We killing each other for something that happened in the 60s. You don't even know those people. No, not 60s, the 70s. You don't even know those people. Gang banging should not exist no more. Get some money, everybody should rock with each other. So I be telling people, I be telling my gangster homies, it's the only time I can't promote you is when you diss somebody, because me personally, I rock with everybody. Every hood, I'm probably the only, I don't know, I'm not saying the only, but I'm probably one of the only people I can go to literally any hood in Oklahoma and get love from the red to the blue. And that's what I plan on doing next. I'm finna do it for my 20th anniversary next year. I'm gonna do a documentary. Even though it's my 20th, I'm still finna put some light on the city. Cause I know my 20th anniversary documentary gonna be crazy. So I gotta show off the city. I'm going to every hood in Oklahoma and letting them do their thing. Yeah. From the murder ones to the Highlands, to the shotguns, to the Hoovers, to the neighborhoods, to the South Side, to everywhere.
No, that's what we need.
This is one thing about me is I'm Oklahoma City for real. Y'all let me in. Remember, I came from Long Beach as an outsider, and they treated me with nothing but love. Only time I had to go through it with the city was when I did the King of Oklahoma. And the only reason I did that is because my name was Sweet Pea Dancing. And I turned in the Starr, and I knew they wasn't gonna take no dancer serious. Especially one, remember I came out here with the barrettes, and I used to wear pink, and I was just known for just being around girls. I was being a straight whore. And here I go rapping about the streets and all this stuff. They wasn't gonna take me serious. So I knew about controversy and all that way back in the day. Yeah, I've been knowing about that. And I said, okay, I know what's gonna make them listen to me. But I'm the king of Oklahoma. I fought every week. I fought every rapper you could think of. Yeah. It was crazy.
So we winded down to this interview. What do you want to tell the people? You know, right now, talk to the people.
This is Starr Lyfe, you know me. I'm your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. I'm your little homie's big homie. I'm the hometown hero because, you know, I love y'all, y'all love me. I'm back, we on the gas. Now is the time. As you can see, Thunder won the championship. What I tell y'all, ain't nobody talking about that no more. So it's back, it's time to work again. I told y'all that was gonna go and pass. Cleveland won the championship. None of us said, hey man, I wanna go to Cleveland. No, it doesn't, it's a moment. It's not gonna last forever. All they did was show us it's possible for something to happen out here. Let's take that and run. I'm back out here for good. Co-time with this music stuff. It can't happen. I'm living proof it can happen. I've been right there for years. Kicked it with every celebrities. I bought the mansions. I bought the cars. It can't happen. It's just on us. So let's work. And let's work don't necessarily mean come do a song with me. I'm just talking about let's work. Rappers, put that music out. I got the blueprint if you want to know how to do that. Put the music out, stream, content, push, push, push. And Oklahoma City can pop. It's that easy. Music is easy. It's just work. It's easy. It's just work.
Shit, there we have it. The words of the King of Oklahoma, Starr Lyfe.
TSG is the new movement.
Thank you for coming out today, man. We out. It's a wrap.
Yeah.